one of my favorite writers and poets, Jack Kerouac, and let us read some Satori in Paris and pick two novels. We're going to read some portions. Let's begin with chapter 1. Satori in Paris and Pig. Somewhere during my 10 days in Paris and Brittany, I received an illumination of some kind that seems to change me again towards what I will suppose to be my pattern for another 7 years or more. In effect, a Satori, Japanese word for sudden illumination, sudden awakening, or simply quick in the eye. Whatever, something did happen, and in my first reveries after the trip, and I'm back home regrouping all the confused, rich events of those 10 years, it seems the Satori had handed to me by a taxi driver named Raymond Ballier. Other times I think it might be my paranoid fear in the foggy streets of Brest, Brittany at 3 a.m. Other times I think it was Monsieur Casteljaloux, and his dazzling, beautiful secretary, a Breton with blue-black hair, green eyes, separated from teeth just right in eatable lips, white wool knit sweater with gold bracelets and perfume. Or the waiter who told me, Paris est pourri. Paris is rotten. Or the performance of Mozart's Requiem in old church of Saint-Germain-des-Prés, with elated violinists swinging their elbows with joy because so many distinguished people had shown up crowding the pews and special chairs, and outside it's misting, or in heaven's name, what? The straight 3 lanes of Tuileries Gardens, or the roaring sway of the bridge over the booming Holiday Seine, which I crossed holding on to my hat knowing it was not the bridge, the makeshift one at Quai des Tuileries. But I myself swaying from too much cognac and nerves and no sleep and jet airliner all the way from Florida, 12 hours with airport anxieties or bars or anguishes intervening. As in an earlier autobiographical book, I use my real name here, full name in this case, Jean-Louis Lebris de Kerouac, because this story is about my search for this name in France, and I'm not afraid of giving the real name of Raymond Ballier to public scrutiny, because all I have to say about him in connection with the fact he may be the cause of my Satori in Paris is that he was polite, kind, efficient, hip, aloof, and many other things, and mainly just a cab driver who happened to drive me to Orly airfield on my way back home from France. And sure, he won't be in trouble because of that. And besides, probably never will see his name in print because there are so many books being published these days in America and in France. Nobody has time to keep up with all of them. And if told by someone that his name appears in an American novel, he'll probably never find out where to buy it in Paris, if it's ever translated at all. And if he does find it, it won't hurt him to read that he, Raymond Ballier, is a great gentleman and cab driver who happened to impress an American during a fair ride to the airport. Complete.